Right, we are playing This Is the Police 2. Played through the first one years ago, but if you guys never heard of this, it's essentially you play as a police chief. Kind of gives you a lot of choices if you want to be a good guy, bad guy. You are in charge of like hiring, firing, also just how you run the station on a day-to-day basis and stuff. But the first one had like an overall story to it. I have no clue what the second one's going to be like, but let's find out. At approximately 1 in the morning, the Sharpwood Police Department received an anonymous call. The source said he knew where he could find the headquarters of the Neckties, a gang of drug traffickers that recently arrived in town. Anonymous information is rarely reliable, but for Sheriff Wells, shutting down the Neckties was the department's primary goal, so he immediately went to the address indicated along with 2 other officers for backup. Oh, we're just jumping in. What is this? The first game had nothing like this. Policeman usually performs 2 actions per turn. Moving a short distance is 1 action. Okay.
580.
Whoa. This is sick because in the first game, you would just send the police out and you just have to wait for them to come back. If you actually get to like do stuff as them, that's sick. Any cover makes you almost invisible to the enemy. If he hasn't yet raised the alarm, why is it a he? I mean, there's no women criminals. An officer can spot a sheltered cop only if he approaches from the side.
We have a visual.
Oh, I got the logs. A cop can spend 2 action points on movement. If a cop runs into a criminal, the cop halts and the action is interrupted. Okay. It's more difficult to hit a person hiding behind full cover than it is someone behind partial cover. I know, I played XCOM, okay?
We have visual.
Suspect's turn. Uh-oh. Oh, he's gonna see me. Oh, my field of vision probably only goes so far. If an enemy spots you, then he'll raise the alarm during his turn. If the alarm is raised, cops are visible even if they're behind cover, but cover still makes you a harder target to hit. So if I take him out before his turn, though... Whack the criminal with a baton to the head, or he'll raise the alarm and compromise the whole operation. Stunned and wounded criminals don't resist arrest. Okay. Oh. Yeah, let's just see what options we got first. Baton. Briefly stuns, guaranteed hit, does not leave marks. Tasers. Sometimes batons and knives aren't enough. The taser is effective at medium range and stuns the offender for several turns, may cause pain and shock. Shocker stuns criminal for an extended period of time. It's impossible to dodge. Protect the device from moisture. Okay. Pepper spray effectively stuns the criminal. Highly reliable. If it gets in eyes, do not attempt to rinse with water. Oh, there's cop perks. Shoot. Oh. Don't forget to aim before you pull the trigger. Some parts of the body are harder to hit than others. Interesting. Knife. The offender instantly dies from a single sharp knife jab. Impossible to miss. Opponent once a week. You can only do this once a week? What? Alright. Try to put the offender in handcuffs is easier for stun and wounded. Okay, well, let's see. And then you're going to come in. But some actions can only be performed if you're standing directly in front. Arrested criminals remain on the ground and cannot raise the alarm. Well.
On the ground!
Get on the ground now! Perhaps one of the criminals is patrolling behind the minivan. Oh, what's on top of the minivan? Oh, there's a body. That's a body. Those are his arms and his legs. Okay. Suspect's turn. Don't get caught over there alone. Okay, turn. Ew, what is that over there? Okay, but running on. So another lookout has disappeared from the policeman's view and is most likely behind the logs. Okay. Well, let's see if we can. Oh, yep. Shoot with a taser. Cuffs can carry other non-lethal gear aside from batons. Taser effectively stuns at a distance, but each shot requires a cartridge. It doesn't say like if this has like a if it's a guaranteed hit or not. But we'll see. Ooh, and then you're gonna come on this side and arrest them. Yep. Stunned criminal will be out of it for several turns, so you'll have time to reach the criminal and arrest him. But if the suspect comes to his senses, he'll immediately raise the alarm. Interesting. So I don't have to arrest him this turn, but it's a tutorial, so I'm gonna intercept the lookout. Enemies can not only see you, but can also hear you. If an offender sees you from afar or hears a suspicious noise, he's sure to leave his post and check the area. So I should just jump out in the open. Oh, and then another way to take down a criminal is to use pepper spray. Equipment like stun grenades, taser cartridges, shockers, and pepper spray disappear after use. Oh, that's why. So they're only one-time use, though. So you probably have to just like buy them or stock up. Ew, yeah, they're like draining a giant hog or something. Doesn't look like a bear. Anyways. Wait. Oh, is that their stun counter, maybe? Okay. Arrest you. And then arrest you. We're done, right? Hide behind the railroad car.
Roger.
Okay. Prepare to breach. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can look into the room through the window or take position next to the open door. Don't blunder into the house blind. So there's probably more of them in there. Move closer.
Get on the ground.
Handcuff them. Get on the ground, FBI. No, we're not FBI. We're police. We're fine. Okay, go to the window. If you still haven't raised the alarm, then the enemy won't see you through the window. This is cool.
We have a visual.
Oh. Prepare to engage. Okay, yeah, you get over there too. Oh, snap. Only a policeman with appropriate perk can pick locks or break down doors. Noise from a broken window or door will attract the enemy's attention. Well, here we go. Battering ram. So, okay. Loudly breaks down the door or window. Silently open a closed door or window. That seems way better. Awareness. Location of criminals is highlighted for one turn. Works once per mission. Interception. Spends his remaining actions and finishes his move. During the opponent's move, the cop can fire at the first criminal he sees. Okay, so that's what's that called in XCOM? Like on alert or something? I don't remember. Shadow. A policeman can spend one action move right in front of the enemy without them even noticing. Whoa. Can spend all of his current actions in exchange for a bonus action next turn. Oh. And negotiation. Can contact criminals by radio and postpone the explosion of a bomb for several moves. Interesting. Police spends his turn entirely. Well. Oh. Firearms can kill or disarm a suspect and inflict serious wounds. A wounded person will die in a few moves unless he's evacuated. Gunshots immediately raise the alarm, so think twice before opening fire. You're not giving me any options. Oh, this has got to be chance to hit. Got it. Yeah. Well. Oh. Colonel won't be able to shoot, but he will certainly try to escape.
Roger.
Let's go. Oh, he's gonna die in like, what was that, like 6 turns or something? Oh, and he's running.
590.
Why are you running? Jimmy, the window. Do we have time? Should we just run? All right. Burglar.
580.
Why didn't we do that before? Seriously injured suspects cannot flee. Is he seriously injured? Shot in the hand. Pretty serious to me. Break open the window. Why didn't I just run over here where he looked like he was going? Whatever. Oh, he also has battering ram. Yeah, who cares if we're loud now? Prepare to breach. Oh, I didn't read what that said. Alright. Take position. Alright, we've cornered him.
Roger.
Oh, I thought there was like a window he was hopping out back here. Like, to go over here. Let's see. Oh! I hope that was... I hope that was us shooting. November 21st.
But today, I wasn't so lucky. I mean, it wasn't just a regular funeral, was it? All Sharpwood showed up. Can you imagine? I had a teacher, Mrs. Dawson. I haven't seen her since the 3rd grade. Figured she'd moved or died. I mean, it's not easy to lose track of someone in this town, right? And today, I'm looking at her in the crowd, all alive and healthy. Imagine, right? And the crowd was huge. It wasn't even a crowd, more like a whole river of people. I mean, you look at all of them and you can't even see the end. All the roads were blocked. Just thinking. It's weird. There's this dead guy who's making it so an alive guy can't get his groceries on time, right? I mean, I just wanted to say, I really respect Sheriff Wells. He died a hero, right? Ask anyone. Everybody says he's a hero. But I'm just saying, I got a job to do. I don't want to lose it. Nobody wants to lose a job because it's not easy to find a new job in Sharpwood, right? So,
The money's right there in front of your nose. Don't bother with the change.
Mr. Nash, thank you. I just wanted to say that you don't need to call Mr. Summers. I mean, he'll be yelling at me either way. I deserve it, right? I'm just... Oh, by the way, those cigars you asked about? Caesars, right? Mr. Summers said we normally don't have them in stock, but we can order them. Maybe it'll take a couple of weeks or so, but what's a couple of weeks when it's a quality product, right? I remember one day I was looking...
Forget it. I don't know how long I'll be staying.
Oh, I hope. I mean, I hope that you won't be leaving too soon. You're like our best customer. Or at least one of our best customers, am I right? I know there's a lot of stuff going on. Lots of folks are leaving. Even Pale Charlie left, and he's even older than you. He's 90 or something. Maybe even 100. I mean, I'm sure you'll find yourself a decent job, right? I mean, have a good day, Mr. Nash.
Okay. Interesting. So, Mr. Nash, so Jack there, that's the protagonist from
Hey,
the first
Lily.
game. Oh,
So we're getting rid of this thing tomorrow?
What? We do what?
That drawing thing in the hall. We're taking it down tomorrow? I already called Uncle Dimitri. He'll cart it off for us. Might even get a couple of bucks for it.
Whoa. First, it's not a drawing. It's a tapestry, okay? A beautiful work of art. You didn't notice, did you? Second, it's hanging there for a reason. And third, and most important, we're...
Oh, you mean that drawing in the hall? Great. I'll get a hanger tomorrow so we can put the TV up there. And maybe a VCR, too. What do you think?
Jesse, we are not taking down the tapestry.
TV? That's not a bad idea. Sure, but I was thinking, well, I thought we could put a snack machine here. I'm tired of having to drive 20 minutes over to Bad Ears gas station for smoked cheese in the middle of work. Like I've got nothing better to do, right? As if
You see how much space that giant thing takes up? We can put a TV up, an arcade game, probably even a pinball machine. Speaking of which, my son moved in with his wife and dairy, so we've got an extra VCR. Only thing is, he took all his videotapes with him. So we can't...
Oh, no, tapes are no problem. I've got lots of tapes. Plus, if we tell the guys that everyone's bringing in a couple of movies, then we...
Look, I just need you to...
Hey, what kind of movies you got? All sorts. Bloody Shirt 2, Bloody Shirt 3, Bloody Shirt 4, Hard-Boiled Women, Demons on Fifth Avenue.
And you've got that movie where this pilot is flying around the Earth, but he's running out of fuel over the ocean, so he makes a deal with Satan, and Satan sends him to fight an army of skeletons, and the skeleton general, you can't fuck with him.
Yeah, that's The Wind Blows into Hell. One of my favorites. Goes without saying, that's every man's favorite movie. Am I right or am I right? When I saw him at the end, when the girl throws the sword into the fire, my heart jumped out of my chest. Betty almost needed to call the ambulance. I swear to God.
You need to take better care of yourself, old man.
I've also got this movie. It's actually a cartoon, but it's for adults, you know. This guy gets the ability to undress people with his mind. So he goes into work, and he works in a bank, and his boss is a real bitch. But the bitch has some great boobs, and she calls him over to her.
Oh my
Tomorrow.
god.
We'll just discuss it tomorrow.
And she says there's some problem with this quarterly report. Some kind of paper got filed in wrong, and he asked, like you should...
What the hell, Gail? Sit down and get ready to type. We agreed.
Lily, we'll finish that damn letter of yours tomorrow. And if we're lucky, we'll even...
Gail, take off your stupid hat and get back to your desk. I'm the sheriff and you'll do what I say. I'm the sheriff.
Lily, you do know you don't have to be such a bitch,
Oh
right?
my god. I'm gonna fire all
Bad
these
Ears
people.
gas station closes in half an hour, so if we don't finish this stupid letter in the next 10 minutes, I'll be out of smokes until the morning. And if that happens, I'll be coming into work in a bad mood tomorrow. And if I come into work in a bad mood,
Just shut up and type.
Okay. I'm ready. And for God's sake, let's stop taking half an hour on every sentence, okay?
First, read what you've got so far.
Of course, we won't be able to pay you serious money. It's like we won't be able to pay you anything at all. But I hope that you feel the same as me, that the safety of our native town of Sharpwood is a question of duty and honor, and not of material gain.
No, not just the last sentence. Read everything from the beginning.
Lily, come on.
Read it from the top.
Dear Captain Carter, I imagine you've already heard the sad news that has prompted me to write you. I'll be frank. This letter you're holding is a plea for help. The police department of Sharpwood
All right,
was deprived.
that's enough. I can't take it anymore. We'll just pick up where we left off. Do you think Captain Carter will even read this?
Lily, let's just finish it. And then...
They got him. The guy from the flower shop, remember? He's one of the neckties. We're sure this time.
Where are they taking him? Are they bringing him here?
They already did. He's here.
Did he have the goods on him? Has he said anything? What does he know?
Well, you want to find out, or you're just going to sit there?
What happened to him?
Well, as far as I understand, he had a hard time getting into the car.
Right. Didn't like getting out of the car either. And he really didn't like the stairs. And when we handcuffed him, wow,
God.
that was no fun at all. And then when he sat down on a chair, he accidentally...
Cut the shit, Charlie.
What? The sheriff asked a direct question, and I'm trying...
Get out! All of you!
Lily, I think it'd be best if you just...
What's the problem, Gail? Isn't it best if the sheriff interrogates important suspects? Isn't it great when the commander takes a personal interest in the work? Don't you think?
Okay, guys, you hear that? Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Charlie, I'm gonna remember him later for sure. He's gone. Did you like recognize him or something? Mhm. Oh, do I get to interrogate? Wally Melty. You and your friends lured Sharpwood Sheriff into an ambush and killed him like a bunch of cowards. Yeah, that's right. You and your necktie gang. Can you even imagine how we're coming down on you? I know somebody in your gang that murdered Sheriff Wells. Just tell me who pulled the trigger and maybe I'll let you go. You're from around here, right? Sure, you heard Sheriff Wells got killed. So what do you know about it? You know what? Everyone's been giving him a hard time. Maybe if I, I'm the nice one. You're from around here, right? Oh. No, I'm not from around here. This is the first time I'm hearing about the sheriff of yours. First time I've seen you too. What are you, some kind of secretary? I regret everything. Where can I hit him? I understand it. As I understand, you never keep drugs at your base. Why is that? I'm not leaving here until you tell me where your hideout is. Okay, let's talk about something else. The drugs, where you keep them. Why? You think I'm going to talk to you? You can't even put two and two together. You won't finish school? Maybe you should go enroll in cooking classes or something. Okay. Why did I feel bad for him earlier? Oh. Oh no, did I fail?
You could at least hide the suitcase.
What? Oh, this? It's just...
Charlie, shut your trap and get ready to question the suspect.
What else in the suitcase?
Lily, I just want to...
You do understand, Gail, that this will soon be over. All of this. You understand that, right?
I know, Lily. I know.
I need to finish writing that letter to Captain Carter.
Hello, my name is Bogdan. Are you satisfied with your water supply system? I bet you're not. I am here to solve your problem.
What?
Excuse me, what?
It's not so nice to run to the toilet outside in the cold, is it? Especially at our age. You go once, you go twice, and by then you've already frozen your butt off. And it's lucky it's the only thing you've frozen off. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. And you know what I'm talking about too, don't you?
Look, listen, this isn't my house. I'm just renting it.
All the better. So the homeowner will pay for everything, while you will enjoy the new toilet in warmth and comfort.
Are you selling toilets? You sell toilets at night?
Don't be silly. We'll replace your whole water system. A new toilet in the house is, well, it's the cherry on the cake. You're right. I'm here a little after hours. Well, you see, our farm is just taking its first steps in this business, so I can only visit my customers after I'm done with my day job. But a toilet inside your house is doubly good at night, right? Do understand your needs, sir. I myself had to run to the toilet outside for 20 years every night. But when I finally got a toilet inside my house,
Please go. Just go. I want you to leave.
I know what you're thinking.
Oh, God.
You think that in such a small house there's simply no room for a toilet. But I assure you, if you just allow me to come in for a moment...
Leave right now. I'm asking you to leave.
I just want to save both of us some time, that's all.
What the
I
hell's
know
happening?
that you'll change your mind. The next time you need to go in the middle of the night, you'll remember me and think, damn, that guy was right. A toilet in the house is what every adult man needs. So, why don't
I've
we...
asked you to leave. You need to leave. Now. Leave.
All right. But I bet you won't last a week before you change your mind. I'm telling you right now, you won't last a week.
That was ominous. Damn, I really thought he was gonna shoot him. What are we doing right now? Dear Dylan, Oliver, Edgar, I'd give anything to be sitting with you on the porch of our old house, smoking a cigar, talking, and passing the day. I know you have a lot of questions for me, a lot of unpleasant questions. It's not hard to hear them in my head, but it won't be so easy to find the right answers. Is it true what they're saying about you? Oh. My only crime was wanting to take care of myself and my family. I'm just sorry it took me that long. The crime was I trusted the wrong people. I was used and thrown in the trash. No, I was trying to take care of myself and my family. If he's talking about the first game, that's exactly what I was trying to do. Why'd you flee from Freeburg? It's not that I ran away, I just needed time to regroup so I could go back and clear my name. Sometimes retreat is the only way to victory. I ran because I didn't want to be killed in prison. I know so much about every influential scoundrel in the city that they would never let me live to see my day in court. Huh. I think the first one sounds better. First one's like, no, I'm innocent. Second one's like, I don't want to go to prison. Why did mom really leave? Oh, because she decided she wanted to fuck some 30-year-old insurance agent. I hope he gave her exactly what she wanted. Sally, your grandmother, once told me that I'm too old. I don't have any energy, and that's why Laura left. I didn't really understand what she meant at the time, but now it seems to me she hit the nail on the head. Damn. He was kind of a dick. Alright. What I'm trying to say too. I wouldn't say that for one thing. Your mother already left, and it's strange to call a relationship between two people an affair if they've only talked on the phone and never met. It was your mother who had the affair. Everything that happened to me later was just an amusement, a naive love fantasy that never became a reality. In any case, it's over. My amusement wants to put me in jail. Yeah. Oh. First one. Yeah, she already left. Wait, so is this sheriff the one that we just saw? Was that the one he was having? Like, he was calling and stuff? Oh my god. I don't remember. It was so long. I should have, like, watched a recap of the first one. How did you get in bed with the Mafia? Didn't go to them. They left me no choices. Yep, when they threatened to hang your children's heads from the chandelier. I do remember that. They'll do exactly what they ask of you. No hesitation, no questions. I got into them and with them because the Mafia can't be defeated, only controlled. Looking at how well I controlled crime in Freeburg, I'd say managed things pretty well. Now, the first one. I wasn't, like, trying to run the Mafia. I was... Did you kill people? Not directly. Yeah, I didn't kill anyone with my own two hands, but I gave orders that led to some deaths. Yeah, I did do that. Sometimes these are bad people, sometimes not so much. It's up to you to whether to think that makes me a killer. Like, do I just be honest? Tell them what I did do? Or do I kind of, I technically never did kill anyone? No, I mean, at this point, I'm just being honest with them, I guess. How is your health? I feel good despite partying with your mother, fleeing from the feds, and surviving 2 comas. One thing I know for sure I won't survive a third. Not complaining, but I'm lonely. I'm afraid I'm not gonna make any new friends here. Either way, friends of my age don't lead anywhere except another funeral. Oh. Yeah, I'll just go with the first one. Why don't you just retire? Right, that was an option. I catch criminals, that's all I know. It's all I'm good at. I'm gonna retire because I love my job and wasn't told to keep doing it. Well, because I had nothing else to do. Oh, all I had left was an empty house and a dirty barn. What was I gonna do? Farming? All my tools rusted a long time ago. After a week of retirement like that, I would have felt a bullet in my forehead. Let's just go with the first one. That's, the second one's a little extreme. What are you afraid of? I'm afraid I'll be caught, locked in a cage, and put on display like a circus freak, and the only power I'll have left is to bash my skull on the bars of my cell. Jesus, I'm afraid that I won't have a chance to clear my name or even explain myself before the law, before Freeburg, most importantly before you. You deserve an explanation the most, that's why I'm writing this letter. That one for sure. What are you planning to do next? Clear my name. I've changed a lot through predictability, though predictability is still not among my vices. I know I have to do something. The only question is how far I'll have to go. I can't tell you. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that even I don't know what I'll have to decide 10 seconds from now. We'll go with the first one. I don't know if any of this even makes a difference. But, oh.
We could hardly shut the guy up. He wasn't so tough. I didn't even get to the Phase 3. Phase 3 is where
we don't have a lot of time. They're moving their headquarters, but we should be able to nab most of them if we hurry. It's north of here, the old summer camp. But they never keep the goods at their headquarters. They always use a different place, usually an isolated house on the outskirts. Most of the time, these places have random tenants who don't even suspect that there's anything hidden under their floorboards. That way, the drugs can never be linked back to the neckties or the neckties to the drugs. You remember that little tavern called Forsetti? We went drinking there after graduation and broke that big mirror. Mr. Blaine's converted it into a house, and now he rents it out for almost nothing. 2 weeks ago, an old man moved in, and under his floorboards, there's 27 kilograms of heroin.
I'm starting to think that guy is leading us around by the nose. I bet there's 4 or 5 armed guards at the house. But you said it's a small place, right? Well, I bet there's 2 at least. I don't believe they just left the stuff under some old man's floorboards. Even if there is an old man living there, I bet he's in on it. Hey, maybe old man is just a nickname. What do you think? I bet he's a right cutthroat, hunkered down there, ready to ambush us. Maybe he already...
Well, you and Corey, go check it out. Take 2 cars in case it's not just an old man living in the house. Whoever you find there, bring them in. And don't forget about the heroin. Rest of you will come with me to storm their headquarters. Sound good to you, Lily?
All events that require your attention are displayed in the sharp-board map and by a card in the call list. Okay. Each call has a minimum professionalism requirement. To ensure that your cops can go on the call, their overall professionalism must meet the minimum required. Oh. Well, good thing I have exactly enough. This guy looks like a criminal. He doesn't look like a cop. Hawked. I didn't even read it. Ugh. Alright. See, this is the game I remember. And I'm wondering if I'm actually going to get to control them? Uh-oh. Oh, that's why the guy wanted to come in and put a toilet in there, get under the floorboards.
Report Sheriff's Department. No. Look at this.
I know who it is.
No, well, just look, Corey. You couldn't find anyone better to watch the goods? Or they just didn't bother? Or are we missing something?
Oh,
What do you think, Corey? Think we're missing something? Huh? Is there some kind of special meaning to the fact that we've got drunk, dirty grandpa here sitting in the shack watching the goods? Maybe we need to crack the code here, huh?
Well, any ideas where they hid the powder?
How about you look around while I interrogate the suspect, huh?
Okay, they don't know who he is. Oh my god.
What's your name, old man?
Boyd.
What did you say, old man? You need to answer nice and clear when a police officer speaks to you.
This guy's on drugs
name
or
is-
something.
Nash. Warren Nash.
I'll tell you something, Warren Nash. 15 years on the force. I've seen all sorts of dirty shits. This town isn't exactly upscale, in case you haven't noticed. I've caught thieves, caught rapists, murderers, and drug traffickers. All part of the job, you know? I'm doing my job. Nice and easy, like a professional. But here you are. This filth, you don't make it easy to be easy. Filth like you drives me up the wall. With scum like you, I just can't keep up the cold-blooded professional attitude. I just can't. You know why, Warren? Because... Oh, I'm sorry, Warren. I'll be just a second, all right? Shit, Charlie.
Oh my god.
Hell! Do you want...
Corey, just look for the fucking drugs while I'm busy with the fucking suspect, okay? So, Warren, filthy things like you drive me nuts. 'Cause you think that we'll never catch up with you. You think the police can't do anything. You think we just rescue cats from trees and help old ladies carry their bags up to the porch. You believe, you really believe that we'll never get to you. So you don't even have to try. You taking good care of the goods here, Warren? You ready for us here, Warren? Just waiting in ambush, Warren?
God.
You did fucking nothing, Warren! Fucking nothing! Because you thought we'd never come. But here I am, Warren. Here I am! What are you gonna do now, Warren? What's the big plan, Warren?
Hey, I think I found something.
You hear that, Warren? He found something. Next time, hide it better.
Oh my god.
Well, this looks like 27 keys of heroin to you?
I would say there's somewhere between 26 and 28
oh my
keys.
god. They're gonna take
Well,
it.
Well, that sounds like 27, right?
Yep, looks like 27. So what are we thinking here? You load it up in the car and I'll pack up the old man. And any of this other junk we might need.
How many people you killed in self-defense? None so far. I just started. It's been mostly cutscenes, but there was an altercation in the tutorial, but I don't think anyone died.
I'd like, I really need to talk to the sheriff as soon as possible.
I'm Sheriff Reed.
Oh,
You can talk
shit.
all you like, but if I were you, I'd wait for my lawyer, Mr. Nash.
I don't, you said you're the sheriff?
Oh.
That's what I said.
No, I'm just, are you Sharpwood, Sheriff?
I'm the sheriff.
You could, do you have the authority to...
Look, I'm wearing a shiny star on my chest. I'm sitting here in the middle of the night, and even though I'm exhausted, I'm poring over murder files that no one else wants to bother with. So yeah, I'm the sheriff. I may not be used to all this, and I'm not sure I ever will be, but I don't have another sheriff for you, Mr. Nash. You
she
might as
just
well
got
accept
promoted.
it.
Listen, Sheriff, Sheriff Reed, right? Great, Sheriff Reed. I need to talk to the sheriff, and you're the sheriff, so it's even better. I mean, older sheriffs sometimes. Well, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not talking about that. I just want to say that there's been a mistake, and I want to help you out here because
There was a huge batch of cocaine hiding in your house. You want me to believe you didn't know anything about it?
I rent that house. Only lived there a couple of weeks, and you know all that, right? It's easy to check, huh? Yeah, it's but that's not important. It's not that I'm trying. Listen, Sheriff Reed, you have to listen to me very carefully. I'm a policeman, just like you know?
Oh, shit.
So you must be undercover. Is that it, Mr. Nash?
No, it's much more complicated than that. My name isn't Warren Nash.
Yeah, I already knew that.
Oh.
Your fake documents are so bad they practically fell apart in my hands.
If you let me explain, would you like to see my real document, Sheriff? Look. That humidor, you see
he's
it?
on. I think he's on
What?
tons of
That
drugs.
little box, the little wooden box on the table, see? Looks like a jewelry box.
It's locked. We'll crack it open in the morning.
Wouldn't you rather open it now? Please, Sheriff Reed, let's open it now, and I'll try to explain everything. I'm in a very difficult situation, and I'm asking you to listen to me. Just open the box, and you'll find my passport in there, my real passport. My name's Jack Boyd. The documents that say I'm Warren Nash, I bought them for $90 at the rail station. Please, just open the box, and I'll explain everything, please.
You say you were a cop, huh?
Yes. I was a cop. I was the chief of police, just like you. Look, it's a very long and complicated story, but I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding. And the fact that I've gone into hiding here, the fact that I'm here at all, it's an injustice that I want to correct. And I'm asking you to help me.
What's his angle here? Is she gonna like ask him to help her become a better sheriff or something? I don't know. What's in the box? Oh.
Sheriff Reed, let's talk. I'm begging you.
Oh no. Oh, wanted poster.
Sheriff Reed, let
Do
me...
you even know what you've been accused of, Mr. Boyd?
Let's just say I don't know if you know what happened in Freeburg last winter, but it had nothing to do with the law or justice. I was used.
You do understand that I have to report you to the feds, right, Mr. Boyd?
Sheriff Reed, if you do this, you just continue this. I believe that cops should help each other, so I just want to say, you seem like the kind of person
We've known each other for 5 minutes, Mr. Boyd. I doubt very much that I've made any impression on you at all. Whatever you've got yourself mixed up in, I hope that you find justice, if that's really what you want. But for now, all I know is this. You're a criminal, and they're looking for you.
Your folder. Your folder. That's a case file. Can I see it?
Excuse me?
I worked as a detective for years. Even when I was chief, I did half of my detective's work.
Oh my God, he's gonna solve the case.
If you're having trouble with the case, I'm sure I can help. Cops should help each other. My exact words, right?
You think that I'm...
Listen, Sheriff Reed, what do you have to lose? You're the head of this police department. You've got to think rationally. I'm not trying to teach you how to do your work. I'm just for a minute, forget about all that, this whole awkward situation, okay? Right? You have an unsolved murder, and there's someone standing right in front of you who's offering to help. Maybe I'm an imposter, and I can't actually do anything. Maybe I'll even turn out to be a lunatic, scatter the file around the cell and dance around like a wild monkey. But maybe, just maybe, I really am an experienced cop who can help you find your killer. Don't you want that? Don't you want to give me a chance since you've got nothing to lose? Don't you want a real criminal in prison, not some sorry victim of circumstance like me? That's police work. Catching the real criminals, right?
No shot she fell for that.
I guess I'm going crazy.
Oh God. All right. Detective time. Let's go. All right, to solve the crime, you need to reconstruct the picture of what happened by placing the frames for the crime's key events in the right order. I know this. Oh my goodness. To figure out what happened, you should carefully examine the evidence and witness testimonies. You have all the necessary frames, but 2 people are suspected of the murder. You need to analyze whatever information is available and figure out which of them is the true culprit. Is it the man in the wrestling mask or the victim's wife? Oh, these are graphic. Well, I think my stream has a mature warning on it. Okay, the secret of the forbidden flesh. The dismembered corpse of Bob Finnegan was found on the display shelf in the meat department. Ew. Bob Finnegan's house. Dismembered corpse. Well, Ruth. It says, I was at the neighbors to borrow some salt. I heard on their TV that there were some crazy maniacs started killing in Ripton. The journalist nicknamed him the Wrestler because he wears a wrestling mask. I usually don't pay any attention to the news, but this time I remember because as I was leaving, I noticed a Latino man in the street. Okay, you just Latino man, you're going to link that to wrestling mask? Oh, with a big sports bag, and he was just taking off a mask. Oh, well, okay. I got home and there's blood everywhere and Bob is nowhere to be found. Do you think that maniac came all the way out here from Ripton? Katrina, the neighbor. That evening, Ruth came over to borrow some salt. It's funny. She works at the grocery store, but she's always missing something. She sat on my place for a while and said that she was going back to make dinner for Bob. I don't know how she put up with him, a typical man. He always walked around in a stupid t-shirt, spent the whole day staring at the TV and yelling for Ruth to bring him another Frosty. Okay, so she had motive. Went to visit often enough, and it was always the same thing. Recently, Ruth decided to try being a vegetarian. She read in a magazine that it'll make you live an extra 10 years, plus you get a chance to lose a few pounds. So she started cooking without meat, beginning with vegetable soup. Thought she'd surprise Bob, but when he came home from work, he was yelling, "What the fuck is this without meat?" I live next door, and I could hear everything. They almost got into a fight. So, okay, she didn't say anything about the news or the mask guy, like she said that she came over for salt and stuff, but she didn't mention any of the other stuff. Victim's own bathroom. Bathroom's covered in blood. Looks like this is where the victim's corpse was butchered. So it was in the bathroom. Okay. Body parts. of the store counter. Body parts are neatly laid out on the counter as if it were a display set for all to see. There's a crumpled garbage bag under the counter with traces of blood inside. Medical examiner says the victim's throat was cut in one single confident motion. Death came almost instantly. There are no signs of a struggle on the body. Interesting. The corpse was dismembered after death. No signs of a struggle makes me think like it was his wife, because he wouldn't have like been surprised to see her, but that's all I got, huh? But I mean, then again, yeah, if he did sneak up on him. Interesting mask. Walks in the restaurant carrying a sports bag. Interesting mask. Watches TV. What? Need to don't include the comment section. It's crazy. No, I do have the chat up on YouTube videos and stuff as well. Yeah. It should still have the chat up on there too. I think it may just be a smaller on the early videos because I think I made it bigger, but it should still have the chat messages pop up. Essentially, this makes it look like there were two buddies watching together. This seems more realistic from what they described. Like they're not like two friends who just. And her story said that he was taking off the mask. Interesting that she watches through the window. Okay. Let me see here. Well, Ruth gives Bob a bottle of beer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's only 5 out of the 6. The bathroom is where they were cut up. It's immediately laid out on the counter. Crumpled garbage bag under the counter. Oh. Yeah, well, there you go. Because it was a garbage bag, not the gym bag. Okay, so it was not. Yes. Okay, so grabs him a beer. Approaches with the knife. Boom. I mean, it could be. No. Chop, chop. Garbage bag. What? It's not right? Or do I have to... Is it not right? Is it... So it was the soup. Bob Finnegan's wife should kill her husband to escape an unhappy marriage. The last straw was his criticism of her soup. Ruth decided to kill her husband, make it look as though the maniac known as the wrestler did it. Yep. Do you really want to press charges for the suspect? If I'm wrong, I give up.